Hey, welcome, all my right thinkers. Thanks for tuning in and check out your boy, P Farm Thinking Right out here in the lab and back in the book, back with my Scully on. That means I'm gonna teach, not preach or rant. So let's do what we do. Rightism, 25 rules to live by. Storytelling, story with a message. There's a message in the story for life. I give you life lessons. You tune in to receive them. I appreciate you. We got a good thing going. Let's do what we do. Right thinking mission, and that's what I'm on, is to enlighten, inspire, educate, and motivate you, the individual, to a higher spiritual level of enlightenment. Right thinking way of life through mental and spiritual discipline practice daily will help and guide you to obtain your goal of reaching spiritual enlightenment, aka know thyself. My mission is that all right thinkers know thyself. If you're a right thinker, your goal is to know thyself. You see where we're going with this? So let's get there together. So I asked the question, do you know you? You will when I'm through. It's rhetorical, but if you don't have an answer for yourself, tune in. I can help you with that. That's what I do. A person who knows not and knows not that they know not is foolish. Disregard them. A person who knows not and knows that they know not is simple, but you can teach them. That's why I do what I do for you. Appreciate you too. Stay tuned. I got more for you. A person who knows not and believe and think that they know is dangerous. Avoid them. I do. A person who knows and knows not that they know is spiritually asleep. I can awaken them. I'm the spiritual alarm clock here to wake you up with knowledge of self. That's what I do for you. A person who knows and knows that they know is wise. Follow them. All these persons reside in you. Right thinkers know thyself. And to my yacht, be true. Well, the sunglasses killing me over here. I can't even see my poster. It's still there. All right, here you go. So early afternoon, I'm out here doing what I do. I had to put this lesson together. This is one of my favorites, classic. Right thinkers, let's talk about Sema Tawi of meditation. And I'm going to get through that one. I'm going to take you to Sema Tawi of postures. That ought to be fun. All right, and I'm going to read something from my glorious book of light. We're going to go here in a little while, but I got a phrase here that's dealing with meditation that I want to read out of here. So let's go. Let's start with this picture of the sage Amenhotep in the meditative state. Whenever you see the Indians, you see a guy in the lotus position. This is him sitting upright. But this is also the position of meditation where you can actually sit down. You see at the bottom there, you see Haru and Set tying up poppy plant, meaning the papyrus, and the lotus flower plant, meaning uniting upper and lower of yourself as one. But the posture, which is a sitting with the hands on the thighs, okay, that's the proper bit. The body is upright, lays down, feet to the ground. Some people like to put their feet up in lotus position. I'm not doing that. Okay, I'm gonna let you know. But it is well known and is commonly accepted that meditation has been practiced in India from ancient times. So therefore, there is no need to cite specific references to support that contention. But here we will concentrate on what? The evidence, see, supporting the existence of the philosophy of meditation in ancient Egypt. We was doing it a while. The path of meditation, the practice of was practiced in ancient Egypt. Now it's gonna go down here 1, 2, 3, 4. I got 4 different meditative states that we looked at from this perspective, and each one would tell you where it was practiced and who it was practiced under. Okay, for example, system of meditation, the glorious light system. That's this book here. Okay, this is all about meditation. So I'm gonna read a phrase out of here to deal with this right quick. Now, it was practiced, location, it was practiced in ancient times at the temple of Seti I in the city of Waset or Thebes. You know who's that? The god there? Amun, the hidden one. Okay, so that's where they did that practice at. So at judgment time, this is what you initiate would say on his way to the next level. There are the words, these are the words for making the transformation into what? The soul of Tim, meaning afterlife, passing on to the next life. And these words are to be said by Asar P. Funk. I mean, I'm speaking for myself now. I done made the transition. I'm speaking myself. Why? I said Asar Mark, who is spiritually victorious. Sound familiar? There is no going into the place of execution. I do not perish. I told you those who practice my yacht don't die. He's telling you, I do not perish. Why? I do not experience this. Why? I am Ra, meaning you are one with God, coming forth from the noon. The divine soul. That's why it don't die. The creator of his own body parts. Remember, he fashioned himself out of the noon. Unrighteousness. Here you go, right here. This is the beauty part. Unrighteousness is an abomination to me. If it's wrong, I'm not doing it. If it ain't in the gut and the pleasing to the outside of God, I'm not doing it. That don't make me religious. Okay, that make me spiritual. Discipline. That's the difference. Understand that. And that philosophy plays out perfect if you practice it and use it. I don't care about your religion. If you feel that way, you're doing the same thing, we good to go. But watch this. I do not see it for what? My thoughts are with Maya exclusively. I'm 24/7 balancing my life, keeping the understanding of right and wrong and what's good and what's not good. My discernment is sharp. My mayat is in balance. So I'm functioning at my highest level, day to day. I live that way. That's what practicing mayat is all about. I live in it. I am it. I am the God Hugh. Okay? Meaning destiny forever. The one who does not perish. I love this. Okay? In his name of what? Divine soul. Hugh, man. Hugh is what? Us, the spirit. Man is the physical form. They had this a long time ago. I hear y'all playing a little. I get all that stuff. I'm way past that, trust me. But I see it's catching on. The symbolism and the understanding is being trickled down. So I got a problem with that. But understand this. I myself created my own name with the noon. My name is Kepri. That's the scarab beetle, the self-created one from the scarab beetles. When they come out of the dung, they come out ready to go. Okay, and every morning that's what it signifies. They come out ready to go do. And we are Kepri. Why? In the form of the God Ra. I am all light, meaning knowledge and consciousness. Okay, that's the meditative state of mind that they lived in. That's when to break that down to you. Let's get to the lesson. That's part of the lesson, to understand who you are. I like this. Now let's go to the system of meditation of wisdom. That's my girl Aset. I already know that. When you hear wisdom, intuitive knowledge, you automatically got to know that's what she represents within you. The time you spend studying, the things that you learn, and all that stuff you implement, that's all due to Aset. Why? She became the girl she was, the goddess she was. Why? She probed, she studied, she got Ra to give her all the things that she needed to know who she was totally. And she did some things to get them what she wanted. But her wisdom system, it was located and it was practiced in ancient times. The temple of Aset and Philae, that's around Islam in Aswan. These are different sections. They practice different philosophical points of view, but they all pretty much come together. That's the beauty of it. Okay, that's why they keep showing you different places, practice different stuff, but it's the beauty of it all coming together to get you what? Spiritually enlightened, to know thyself, reach Nihas. Okay, now the next system, we got another one of my favorites, the system meditation of the serpent power. Kundalini. Okay, but we called it serpent power. That was the Aset and that the two twin serpents. Okay, but we had Ujat, other serpent, but the concept was dealt with. Location where he practiced this was the temples of Asar in the city of Abdu. Okay, that's where They worship him when his body fell down, came down from the Nile Valley, coming down and settled into a tree. So in that area, they worship him. And pretty much up and down the Nile, everybody had his body scattered. So the story goes, his body was scattered up and down. So everybody had a part of his body. Everybody had a pretty much a temple that worshiped him. That part of his particular body, his body. Nobody had the phallus. They put the obelisk. You got two. One represents Geb, the other represents Asar, holding up heaven, which is new. I love that. When was that? The next one, the system of meditation. What my another favorite, devotional meditation. You see a guy that all they do is meditate. That's devotion to God in the state of meditation where all they're going to do is sit and concentrate on God. Listen to God. And they did this, the location where it was practiced in ancient times. All the temples, general discipline, everybody practiced meditating. Devotional meditation, okay, is good for everybody, and everybody used it. That was the concept. And now, I'm getting down here, the basic instructions for the glorious light meditation system given in the temple of Seti I back in 1350 BCE. Okay, there's three things that's going to break down for you. Let me go through them. Now, formal meditation, meaning you have to get in position. Masons, you had to be on the square, get in position. Okay, same concept. That's where I got it from. I want to throw that in there for you. But formal meditation in yoga consists of four basic elements. Posture, sound, meaning chanting words, mostly of power. Mostly we say, okay, that's everybody that's universal chant. You can chant a God's name if you want to. And then visualization. Okay, see it in your own mind. And most important part, a lot of people understand rhythmic breathing. Calm, steady breathing. No. When you get that going, you got the posture going, you got the visualization going, you got the mantra going, you're thinking about the God, that the particular God, in my case, is always going to be Maya. So I'm always going to see the pedestals, always going to see the scales. That's just what I do during my meditation mode. Simple, okay? You have the right to go any way you want. Use anything you want. But the first one, the posture and your focus of attention. That's what I just told you. Get in position, put everything in place, and then let it go. And don't worry about how long. No, just let it go. And the idea is to get something out of it every time you do it. And you get better at it, and it comes with more repetition to you. Trust me, I'm doing it for years. Body do make stand within the sun disk, a.k.a. the circle of Ra. The first sign of God was a circle with the dot in the middle. The Masons will tell you that dot represents you. The circle is you circumscribe yourself, a.k.a. having what they call due bounds. So with God, God is always in due bounds. He's never out of position. That circle, you never lost. You only is going to completion 360. Okay, that was the concept, and it works like a charm, symbolically and metaphorically. You can use it and implement it. Trust me. You're the center of the disc. You can open your hands and leg, and you'll touch every end of that. Okay, that's the Peruvian man that Leonardo da Vinci did, figured it out. Okay, the 4 points or whatever. Okay, but this means what? That you, the aspirant, should remain established as if in a circle. Okay, center of the circle with what? The dot in the middle representing you. Now in the pentagram, they take the circle and start making that old 5-star to like demonic. This going up is good. You see this going down, and they shouldn't go together. Well, they go together meaning male and female, depending on how you want to use it. Okay, that's the yin and the yang. But this is mean the perfect man. Okay, the three. Okay. Now, number 2, words of power or the chant. I told you my favorite is okay. Nuke Heka. Nuke, whenever you hear I know nuke means I am. Okay, so I know the 42 confession always starts out with Nuke, and that means I am. And Nuke Heka means words of power. So he's saying, I am the word itself. There was a word, God, the word was with God. Okay, that's where they come from. The Heka, words of power. He is the word. Okay, Nuke Ra Aku. That means I am Ra's glorious, shining spirit. Spirit. Spirit is considered light. Okay. Nuke Ba Ra. Ba means soul. Okay. Ra is spirit. I am the soul of Ra. Okay. Nuke Heka. Again, we're closing out. I am the God who creates what? Through sound. He created himself through utterance of his own word, of his own name. Spoke himself into existence conceptually. I'll take that mythology, I'll take that story over being genetically modified in some damn Garden of Eden nonsense. So I made my decision, I stand by it. Moving on. Last one, number 3, is the visualization. Visualization. My body is like Ra's on what? The day of his birth. That spark. Okay? And this teachings is what the Indians and the Vedanta philosophy is referred to as what? Ahamagra, Upasana, or visualization and meditation upon what? Oneself as being one with God. I'm melded to that. And this teaching is the main focus of the Per Im Haru, Book of Enlightenment. Y'all call the book y'all studied the Bible. We had our Bible at the Per Im Haru, okay? Book of Enlightenment. Book of the Dead, y'all call it because you found it in dead people's coffins. But it was book of coming forward to the afterlife, passing through this life. Text of ancient Egyptians. It is considered as the highest form of meditation practiced among the Indian mystics. Okay, now this is the tomb, the basic instruction of glorious light meditation system given in the tomb of Seti I. This is what it looked like. They got it decked out with all the inscriptions, all these spells, all these stuff going on that you had to do for afterlife. That was the concept. Okay, now, and as we have seen what happened, the practice of meditation in ancient Egypt and its instruction to the masses, meaning they was teaching the general. They didn't say, we can put it over here, nobody come, we got Mason, you want to come on, you got, no, they generally gave it to the masses. Now, and not just to the priests and priestesses, can be traced to at least, you ready, 800 years earlier. So if it's 832 BCE, or 850, 13 something, okay, add 800 years to that, that's 1350. Add years to that, that's 2150. They've been doing this. Meditation, okay, understand that. But if the instructions given by the sage in Seti I and those given by the sage Patanjali are compared, many similarities, meaning they pretty much the same. So meditation had been around. India gets the big title because this, okay, I ain't no problem with that. But it was practiced in Egypt over 800 years before they brought it in. Understand that? That's what I'm saying. That's the lesson with meditation, the Sema Tawi. Now, I'm going to go over here and deal with this posture thing. Next lesson, okay? This is going to take a minute. I just looked at this. Could be a minute. It's going to be interesting, so it's going to be a good lesson. So I'll just wrap the lesson meditation up for you. Sema Tawi meditation got its own little time, so that's cool. Hope you enjoyed the lesson. Hope you got something out of it. Hope you understand a little more about meditation because we'll be going there shortly. Don't worry, I got a bunch of stuff for you. In closing, right thinkers, may you all let it be 100. Me, 100 minus a day. So I never know that my right thinkers have passed away. I would hate to know that. Peace.